Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Small on bottom left side as the blue OKW player, we have Vanillegrenadier. Spawn top right side as the red UKF forces. Got Alex228. We have immediate doctor lock-in. We've got the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment going for some sappers immediately. Probably do some assault sections afterwards. Howdy. Shown Pioneers get to this point here. The OKW player could eye for Overwatch Doctrine, Elite Armor Doctrine, or Luftwaffe Ground Forces. Looks like the staple doctrines for both sides. Kugelwagen now deployed in the field. Volksgrenadiers on the build queue as well. Assault section deployed on the field. This map is a bit more a ranged map, so the close range squads may have a bit more trouble. Going for sandbags. Of course, this point's non-supply just yet. I should have captured this point first and then built sandbags. So the viewpoint is captured but still in non-supply, so the British player is a bit behind on income at this moment. Volksgrenadiers on the field do have more sandbags here. Goes for another assault section now. And we do have Dr. Lock-in, Luftwaffe Ground Forces. Kugelwagen does take deal a little bit of damage to the Volksgren or infantry section. Volksgrenadiers moving some sandbags in the center. And assault section push way forward. May I do this light cover there. Or maybe right here. Here could also work. Pioneers engage the sappers. Kugelwagen takes a bit of damage there, but starting to fall back now. Pioneers way over here for said repairs. Building the sandbags once again. Volksgrenadiers rotating around. Needs to hit that assault section. Got a line of sight blocker here. Kugelwagen firing some damage there. He's going to be pushing here, which could allow the Kugelwagen get some damage on in. These Volksgrenadiers may actually not be flanking. Needs to get over here to get more flanking shots. But with the focus fire there, the assault section does fall back. Does decapture this point. Pioneers to advance. Could get behind the wheelbarrow. Or is that a handcart? Nope, it's a stump. Could have stumped me. Assault section straight forward. Pioneers, of course, in a good mid-range damage. Not providing close-range damage right now. So Pioneers should do very well at this range. Now hitting this guy here. Sort of spreading his fire across both squads. So you probably lose out, but his opponent will have trouble with future engagements. Intersection does fall back there. Now Pioneer still sticking around, falls back. Got a SW's half track here, so a bit far away from Battle Group HQ. Maybe some medical supplies being in order for the Kugelwagen. Kugelwagen may want to fall back. Volkswagen pretty forward. The squad's wounded enough with the Kugelwagen here for fire support. He's trying to use this as bait. Does force him back there. Medics on the build queue for the Brit. And this needs to fall back. It's very wounded. I guess will watch? I don't know what you mean by will chase. Do now have the SW's half track now being built. Need some medical supplies. Probably repair this up, fall back to medics. He needs medics immediately. The Pioneer is basically dead in the water, or become very dead in the water without medics. Assault squads like these assault sections, as well as the Pioneer, required to be at full health at the start of combat. Volkswagen is firing away. And does fall back there, just simply getting overran by everything. Kugelwagen has been paired on up. Pioneers.
The command vehicle has converted to a static building.
Intersection heading down south, going to the VP now. We do have almost enough command points for the various abilities here. He has 3 Volksgrenadiers, 1 Pioneer. He could go for some squad of Fallschirmjägers. Doesn't really need it at the moment. He sees the assault sections. Medics now being employed in the field. Assault section heading to the fuel point. Volksgrenadiers rotating around. Pioneers in reserve. Not healed on up. Let's spot the squad here. Pioneers gotta be very careful. Just stick to this light cover. Have them just do long range DPS. Another Volksgrenadiers straight forward, firing away against the assault section. This Pioneer is slowly being picked apart by the Kupferwagen as well. Both those squads now falling back. Pioneers could try pursuing the retreat point path, but likely not really. Fallschirmjägers now para dropping on in. Where exactly, I'm not so sure. Right here next to this Volksgrenadiers, we'll spot the assault officer. He does have immediate access to a bundle grenade along with all the other stuff here. Way too much for that officer. This is a cutoff sector, so he's denying income to the fuel sector as well as the secured munitions sector. Way too much firepower here for those squads to contend with. And they immediately withdraw. They're going to take some damage on the retreat. The British player just spent has gone 5-man squad upgrade, which only has a 1 infantry section, 1 sapper, so it's not that useful at the moment.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Rogue charge on the assault section. Another squad of Fallschirmjägers being summoned. Now you're going a little bit too heavy in infantry. Does fall back nice and early there. Hopefully his medics at home. These British forces getting a little bit focused down. Good game and bomb. Displace these units. Of course, they're going to just turn around and start firing. Over here, these guys capturing the mission sector. Got these forces pushing over the left.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Assault sections push way forward, getting some damage on that Volksgrenadiers. And now got the sapper falling back. Possibly could get ripped apart here. And do now have a half-track deployed in the field by the British player. Pioneer is still advancing, even less health now. Half-track advancing, could go for some mounted play. He's going for a quad half-track, he can still mount up. Howdy. Well, welcome to the stream. Officers... Can't speak right now. Assault section does fall back, quad half-track deployed in the field. Of course, these guys do not have a Panzerfaust. Howdy. Over here, we do have now the assault section. Pioneers may drop a model or two. Now, if those guys are severely wounded, we do have medics at home. At least a home away from home. We do now the quad half track and the assault section push way forward. Volksgrenadiers could get Panzerfaust off. He is definitely in range of the Panzerfaust now. Does juke him out of cover though. Mechanical warfare, of course, deployed in the field. Advancing, approaching now. May get a good angle on this direction here. Of course, oops. We got a bit of foliage here that he's having trouble with. Going to point blank range is not good. Intersection here. No grenades. Good point blank shot. And melee withdrawals there. Probably should have been a move towards this direction. So once he gets angle, he could have taken some shots out a little bit more safer range. Foods or Falchion Makers gains good damage. That Gambon Throne, no white phosphorus. Some extra spicy air. I don't know if it actually provides command point income. I don't remember if it does, because upgrades do not provide the increase income here. You have to apply a EXP modifier, which does exist for the lieutenant and captain upgrades. I don't know if it actually does it for the Brits, or maybe not at least the versions later in the game. A later patch version that's available in the mod tools. And even then, assuming the experience is equivalent to how buildings calculate, it would not even be 200 experience, so it wouldn't be even a fifth a command point, because how the experience is totaled for when you build a structure is that you get 1 experience per resource spent. Same thing as way of when you kill off a unit, infantry unit, each model drops its amount of experience equal to its equivalent manpower. And it takes about slightly over 1,000 experience to get 1 command point.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us. Supplies looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Officer's now falling back. Almost gets wiped out. Volkswagen's behind some cover. Panzerfaust's firing. Connects. The Kenworth are rotating around. Probably will not be able to secure the half track. Volkswagen single squad of Volkswagen straightforward. There's a bit more than 1 squad here to stop him though. What else can you do? Build ammo caches, fuel caches at this map? Pretty much yes. Going for your structures, upgrade, because the structure complete here does provide experience. Even though it's casted by upgrade, the structure itself is through a self-construction action, which that still provides experience. Caches, I believe, will provide it. Actually, I think landmines as well, but I actually don't know off the top of my head. And of course, the killing and dying also gives experience. And the Kenworth taking some hits there. A double hits there. The Kenworth does not get another shot off, does get decrewed there.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. We're losing a capture point.
And strange enough, building a cache, which each one's 250 manpower, so should get 250 experience, will generate more experience than going for the 5-man squad upgrade, because he only has 2 squads for 5-man. It could have gone for some fuel and munitions caches, but I'm not sure in general why he went for the 5-man squad upgrade.
Six-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
6-pounder now deployed in the field. SWS half track on the field, or being queued to the field. He has enough fuel for a shooter transporters. Looks like he did. Sorry, I sort of missed that. Right now I'm getting hit by after work drowsiness I usually get struck by. So I'm not 100% at the moment. That's why I usually need a warm up before I cast a replay that people submit into me. Volksgrenadiers and Vanillegrenadier, or not Vanillegrenadier, Vanillegrenadier is firing away. Fallschirmjäger is firing away, hitting that officer. Also artillery on in, but seeing how the guns still probably need to rotate over here. Yep, that was running a little bit far.
Point is being overrun. One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Possibly. Not sure if that's really compatible when inspecting live games. So I probably can't really use it. Grenade's been thrown there. Good game or bundle grenade there. We do have Valiant Assault now activated. A very powerful ability, though generally overshadowed by the airborne assault. So on a salvage 6-pounder, maybe gonna get just a captured, honestly. But salvage, of course, will give him some resources.
Supply line's been cut.
Does salvage it. Bombardiers force back the machine gun. Centaur AA tank now in the build queue. Ship out support is built. Panzer authorization has been authorized. He has enough fuel for a Panzer IV or for Jagdpanzer. He, at the current rate, he may be just saving up for a Panther, or is not paying close enough attention to his resources. Volksgrenadier is now falling back. Kenworth gets a good shot down the quad half track. Next shot may take it out. Looks like he's out of range. First strike on the Fallschirmjägers. Quad half track goes down, which he does actually need it for, since he finds this split off. And he could bring in to help shoot down the JU-7s. He's going straight for the King Tiger. He does have the mechanized HQ, so maybe. Ugh, I am out of it today. Volksgrenadier is falling back. Going straight for the King Tiger is a little bit iffy. And he'll soon find out he's fighting against the Centaur, but he's doing a good job against all the infantry. He only has 2 squads of infantry in the field. Maybe in the meantime go for a second Vanillegrenadier to deal with the Centaur, then go for the King Tiger. He did take out a 6-pounder, so he's in a decent position right now to go straight for the King Tiger. So yeah, seeing the Centaur, he definitely should go for a second Vanillegrenadier.
Our supply line's broken.
Nope, there's a Shroom Pioneer. Could possibly get wiped out here. Centaur not pursuing any further. Up to 208 fuel. About what, another 2-3 minutes worth of fuel to get out a King Tiger. Fallschirmjäger is heading down south, engaging the sapper. Gets a good shot there on the Centaur. Centaur does take another hit there. One of the Volksgrenadiers do fall back. The other one's pushed way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Vickers firing away, hitting the Volksgrenadiers. Fallschirmjägers are advancing.
The capture point is being overrun.
And it looks like the Vickers does fall back in time.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Up, heroic charge on the assault section.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one
Panthers are almost entirely anti-vehicle, which is the only thing against single Centaur. I don't think a Panther would be a good idea. Right now, maybe meant Panzer IV.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
They do now the Vanillegrenadier falling back, Volkswagen's firing away. Well, the King Tiger does have decent range.
We have 200 points now.
But the Panther is almost entirely anti-vehicle. You cannot really use against infantry. So I'm thinking you must be referring to the Panzer IV, not Panther. Volkswagens take a bit of damage there. We do have now the Volkswagens heading down south. We'll find the Centaur. Another Valiant Assault is activated. King Tiger deployed in the field.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Volkswagen's ripping apart the 6-pounder. Got these guys falling back. Volkswagen's firing away. Yep, he currently does have the one AT gun, though does get another one in the field. Centaur retreat forward. King Tiger advancing. The counter setting on up. Almost gets into the Centaur. Base destruction? Annihilation's a rare thing to see. It's, you really don't try to go for annihilation victories. King Tiger destroys the AT gun. You have this assault section falling back. The AT gun does destroy the AT gun carcass. King Tiger has plenty of health to work with. Right now, against the Acadian for the AT guns, you could go for Stukas. Right now, the British player probably should eye for Firefly. Doing landmines, not a bad idea. Ocean Megas push forward, we'll find a Centaur. Kenworth gets good hit there onto the Centaur. Rolls a miss there. Received a bouncer from the 6-pounder. Great hit there on the officer. More artillery rating on in. AT gun getting overran. King Tiger's just gone back on off. Another Valiant Assault Level 6 activated there. And, oh, wait, no, that was not officer artillery. That was hold the line. I misread that entirely. Not hold the line, strafe support. Mechanical warfare is hitting that AT gun. AT gun does not go down there. Volkswagen is on the flank. Kuvagen gets destroyed by a 6-pounder slug. Volkswagen is straight forward. You have the section down 2 members there. King Tiger has plenty of health to work with. One aircraft gets shot down by the Shiro Panzer quarters.
Squad knocked out.
If a British player deploys out Bofors after the MGs go down, something gone very wrong. If a base MG goes down, you just generally have to ignore it. Firefly now on the build queue. Probably needs to go for a pair of tulips onto the Firefly and make it extra Dutch.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it. Enemy causing trouble.
Potion makers do hold fire. Vanillegrenadier gets a miss there. Does get a first strike shot there on the assault section.
Is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
King Tiger fully repaired. Kapali pushed forward away from the mechanized HQ. Potion makers engaged these forces. That assault section did get ripped apart entirely there, and dropping and taking some losses here as well. Potion makers straight forward. They do spot the AT gun, so they could start engaging it while the King Tiger advances. Firefly on the field, getting the Dutch upgrade and the tank commander. Oh, landmine here.
Upgrade work completed.
Gets a pen there.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Bugger's got us marks.
A new engineer section.
Can't
is
work for
waiting for
straight
orders.
forward. He has 2 Volkswagens, 3 Volkswagens. He does not need Obstats at the moment. He has plenty of infantry on the field. He should save his what little manpower he has for another armed asset, whether it be a Panzer IV or a Stukas at this point. He's good as there. Tulips now being summoned. King Tiger gets struck twice. Centaur goes down. Of course, got a bit of carcass there, which means smoke. Can't work straight forward. Right now, an MG34 would be better than Obersassen to help him lock down flanks. Sapper's going down. The British probably does not have much at the moment. Gets a good hit there. Jaegers are camouflaged there, very nice. These guys push down south. I think that also did do a heroic charge on this guy here.
If you finished your tea break, can we get on with the bloody war?
For now, the OKW player does have 386 tickets versus 136. Volkswagen is pushing over here, engaging the intersection now.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
This section does fall back entirely. We've got the Shroom Pioneers here on the VP.
Capture point. They're
Should
trying
we
to
double
take it.
capture, potentially triple capture in favor of the OKW player? Vigors does fall back. Nothing much can do versus a King Tiger. British player needs another 6-pounder. But even then, I don't know what he can do. He needs a lot more stuff on the field to say the least. Firefly is good enough health. Does get a good ambush attack by 2 squads there. Rip apart that sapper in no time. Dark charge on that intersection there. The Kenworth first strikes the
Trying to take one of our points.
Firefly. Rolls a miss there, but let's try the heavy cover there. MG does go down. We have another Valiant Assault on the field. Got these guys falling back. King Tiger taking some hits there. McKenna gets a good shot there. Tubes firing. One more shot, and that Firefly goes down to the McKenna. And with that, the British player has resigned. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.